Hello, beautiful beings. It's me, the Priestess Sophia, and welcome. In today's reading, we're going to be looking at, will you reconcile? So I'm going to be looking at your thoughts and feelings on reconciliation so that you know where your energy is at, because we spend so much time focusing on the person that we're interested in that we sometimes actually forget to look at what's actually going on with us. And remember, it takes two to tango, and your energy also influences how that person feels towards you. So we're going to look at your thoughts and your feelings towards reconciliation, and we're going to look at your person's thoughts and feelings towards reconciliation and their most likely actions that they're to take at the time of this reading, the time that you are watching this reading right now. And then we'll also have some oracle cards where you can see what Spirit wants to bring through to you. If this is your first time to my channel, at my channel, welcome. Here we are about your highest guidance. So I don't make tarot videos unless I really feel like it, because I'm not going to channel energies that aren't actually in alignment with your highest good. So I make sure that every time I do a reading, I'm actually really in the best energetic space so I can be the best channel for messages to come through. There are multiple readings on my channel. So do check those if one of those don't resonate. But what if this one doesn't resonate? What's very important about being here is, because I'm working with your highest guidance, I'm also calling in your higher self to come through you when I do these readings. So that means I could say something that on the surface level could mean one thing, but if you go a bit deeper, it could mean another thing. So what I'm asking you to do is, when you watch these readings, to listen to what feels right for you, what kind of insights and understanding and knowing is coming through for you when you listen to this, because that's going to teach you to connect more with your intuition. And that's what I'm about. I'm about self-empowerment. If you'd like to work with me as a healer, I do energy work. You can check out the description box and you'll be able to find my website there. And if you'd like to work with me as a tarot reader or a psychic, you can also check out my website and how to get in contact with me in the description box. All right, now that announcements are done, we've got 3 piles today, and I've decided to choose 2 of these actually are like pieces of jewelry, and then one is a pendulum, because I just felt like I needed to go with a pendulum. So with pile 1, how you'll be able to identify that is just the energy of pile 1, but also if you are drawn to this lapis lazuli bracelet, it's a very simple bracelet, but it's really pretty. And then the second one is that we have this blue kyanite necklace. I really like this stone. I mean, to me, it looks like a dagger. It's basically like a natural pendulum for me as well. So over here, that's pile 2. And then pile 3 is this pendulum over here. Okay? Clear quartz. Alrighty. So beautiful being, take a moment to close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Slow exhale and see roots coming from your feet going down into the earth. Take a deep breath in and breathe in that beautiful energy of the earth. And then connect with your heart. So your heart center, so in the center of your chest, not your actual heart. And from that space, select the pile that feels most right to you. Is it pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3? All right, beautiful being. I'll see you in your reading. Hello, beautiful being. Welcome to your reading today. This is your pile if you chose this lapis lazuli bracelet. I'm going to put your bracelet over here so that you know. So pile 1, I'm going to look at these right at the end. So I'm going to put them on the side over here, and we're going to jump straight into your tarot. And today's question is, Will you reconcile? I'm going to first look at your energy. That was jumping out. This is a new deck, so I'm breaking it in with this reading over here. I really love the Rider-Waite. So I'm going to give you the most accurate reading possible and connecting with your higher self, your spirit guides, and source, so that infinite intelligence and what it knows and what it wants to share with you. And it is loving, divine guidance and wisdom that's coming through. Spirit, please let us know what we're allowed to share with Pile 1 regarding their person that they have on their mind and what they'd like to know around reconciling with this person. We're looking specifically at romantic relationships. Okay, so we got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So this is going to be your person's thoughts on reconciling. What is your person's actions? I'm going to take the first card here. Actions are 9 of Cups in reverse, just so you can have a look at that. What are their feelings towards... Oops, that doesn't belong here. So what are their feelings towards reconciliation? We've got 7 of Cups. We're going to look at your energy too. So... for you, we've got your thoughts on reconciliation is 3 of Pentacles. Your feelings is 2 of Wands. And your most likely action around this. Okay, so you are indecisive. We've got the Lovers in reverse. Okay, I do want to point out, I'm going to look at that a little bit more, because that's a really interesting card to have in that position. Okay, so for your person, in terms of how they are actually feeling about, how they're thinking about reconciliation, we've got Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So for me, what I'm feeling here is, even because we've got this, if you just look at the story of these cards, we've got Wheel of Fortune in reverse, we've got 7 of Cups, and we've got 9 of Cups in reverse. And for me, what's going on here is, what I first saw is a lot about decision. And there's a lot of indecision around this connection, specifically for this person. This person, for me, feels very indecisive about what to do here. They're afraid of what their decisions are actually going to lead to, especially because we do have this coming in the last position, even though the context of this card is what's their most likely action. The fact that we've got 9 of Cups in reverse is this person is really afraid of a negative outcome. They have desires and wants, but they're not sure that whatever decision they make is going to end up in a desirable outcome. So this person could really be a lot of back and forth with you. I do feel that there's definitely a no contact situation here. Or if there is contact, this person's contact is like it feels staggered. But for most of you, it feels like a separation or a no contact situation. I feel that this person is really waiting for you to lead the dynamic, and is actually expecting you to show them the direction that they should take. And this is also because we've got 7 of Cups in this position of how do they feel about reconciliation. So what I'd say with this card, and they're pointing this cup over here, this Spirit is like highlighting that cup for me. I do feel that this person is talking to other people, but this is something that you do. It's not something that you don't know about, but I feel like you've either had an inkling or like a whispering from Spirit about that, but it is important for you to know regarding this reconciliation. And I say that because I do feel that this person is also kind of waiting on the other person's actions that they're also talking to. So this person kind of wants to see who is going to show me more of what it is that is beneficial to me and makes me feel good and is in my best interests. So that doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing, but this person isn't laser focused on one person. All right. I do feel that this person has also made bad decisions in the past, and that's also why they're afraid of making decisions regarding the love space. and also regarding reconciling with you. It's like if I avoid making decisions, then I don't have to be responsible for the consequences. But we all know that avoiding making a decision and not actually choosing is a choice in itself. So you can't really avoid making a choice. So even waiting and seeing is a choice. So that's quite important. And for me, what I'm getting a lot about this specific reading is that it's a lot about choices and their consequences. Choices and their consequences. This is being shown in your person. I think your person is less aware of this, but I'm seeing it for you too. So if we look at your energy pile 1, how you are thinking about reconciliation is, I feel that you would like to have a really good discussion. I feel that you feel that there's a way to resolve things, and I think that the sense that I'm getting is that you haven't had the opportunity to talk, and your approach is you'd like to be like, I just want to talk. I want to know where we're at. I want to be clear about things. I want things to be grounded in a solid space so that I can make a decision. Because I do feel that you're in a watershed moment regarding your love life right now, pile 1. Because we've got Lovers in reverse, and then we've got 2 of Wands, which is a lot about being assertive. You see, this person is choosing one wand and looking at making a very clear choice here with choosing that one wand, and then looks at the world in the other hand. And what's really symbolic about that is when I choose what's right for me, I'm putting myself in a position of greater power, personal power. And power is basically you having all your energy, all your strength, all your resources to be able to put it in a space, and in spaces that are going to work for you and actually reap you the best results. But I'm seeing it's really strongly related to your love life. I also feel, because we've got these 2 major arcanas here showing up, basically Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers, you're looking for your soulmate. But you see, these energies are in reverse here, pile 1. So you're looking for a life partner, you're looking for the soulmate, you're looking for that person that you can actually live out your destiny with. That's the energy you want to see. It's there for you, but it's blocked at the moment, and it really relates to your decision making. This person who's indecisive about you, you've got to ask yourself, is that the energy you want to go forward in your life with? And the answer I'm feeling is that it's probably no, but that's up for you. That's for you to decide, pile 1. So I'm saying there's a big, Spirit is saying there's a big watershed moment that's coming through for you regarding your love life. Because Lovers is not just about soulmates and love. It's really about you and your decisions too. It's about you and what you value. It's about you making life choices and having values that support your life choices. It's about the yin and the yang, the masculine and feminine. So it's about you really having a solid foundation on bringing forth that true love in your life. And I do feel that you're in a lot more of see how I shifted that energy once I said that? So what I'm sensing here, pile 1, is the more that you can get in a grounded state around your love life, less in your head, less in this airy fairy, which is what this person I feel is mirroring back to you, like this cloud. These clouds, you see all these clouds here? You see? Even here, we've got clouds, we've got the angel coming out of the clouds. But when I was looking at this card, I saw the mountain. And we start off with pentacles. Pentacles is really solid earth energy. It's like, it's practical, tangible results. You know, it's what you can see. So the more that you can get into a grounded approach around your love life, and less out of your head, less out of the fantasy of what it is that you want, less out of the story that you've had for ages and ages and ages and ages about the type of love that you deserve, and witness that more, and start actually listening to yourself and being assertive, making really strong decisions around your love life. And I'm talking strong decisions here, right? Like no more BS. He didn't call me when he said he was going to call me. Or she didn't call me. Or they didn't call me when they said they were going to call me. It's not It's how many times has this happened? Is this changing? And really being assertive for yourself. So I feel that once you know that, once you've done that, your action is going to bring in your soulmate. But the type of action that you have towards this reconciliation with this person, possible reconciliation, is very much dependent on you being a lot more grounded to the approach. Because I can tell you this person is unlikely to make a move unless they see you make a move towards them and they feel that it is of benefit to them. All right, so I'm going to look at your oracle card. So that's your energy over here. We're going to put your person's energy there. And let's see. So we've got energy, we've got balance. That's so interesting. So this card, we've got the yin and the yang. I literally just spoke about that with lovers. So it's really, again, I feel like you are calling in soulmate energy here. But in order to have that partner, that life partner with you, you've got to be, it's got to be, is this going to work long term? What's practically going to work long term? Not just what's passionate and nice and feels good now. And is it fantastical? So you've got to really take a balanced approach to this. Oh, very powerful energies. This is the card of intimacy. So that's number 23. 8 and 23 might be significant numbers to you. What's even more powerful here, I kept talking about grounding. Look at this. Both these cards are root chakra cards. They're red. Beautiful being. So there's a lot of work that needs to happen in the root chakra around attracting your soulmate. It's about, do you feel safe? Are you secure in yourself? Never mind just a relationship, but within yourself, you know? And then when you're with that person, can you stay rooted and grounded in who you are? And that supports that person. And do they do the same? You know, because we're talking about that balance, both sides, right? Those two people coming together. Okay, then we've got heart-to-heart conversations. Very, very beautiful. So that's a confirmation about the energy that we spoke about regarding where you really do your thoughts and your ideas around this is to speak to this person. So if you want to reach out, go for it. I feel like that is going to be of benefit to you. And sometimes we think that a heart-to-heart conversation is going to mean that we're going to end up with a person. But sometimes what just needs to happen is you might even just need to say something and get it off your chest. If this person isn't giving you an opportunity to reach out, you still need to connect with your heart and say what you need to say. Oh, wow, look how beautiful this is. This is literally the 3 of Cups. And I just said you also just need to connect with your heart and say what you want to say. So we've got 3 of Cups here. So this for me talks about, it does talk about reconciliation. We've got 3 energy here. We've got 3 energy here. So what I'm going to say for you, pile 1, is what's very important here is there does need to be some sort of a reconnect here. I do feel that you're going to be the person who's going to have to lead it. I don't feel like your person is going to do it. I do feel that there is strong energy for a possible reconciliation. Let me not say possible. I do feel that there's strong energy for a reconciliation, but this really depends on your decisions. Someone's got to take the lead here, and you need to come from a grounded approach. Most importantly is that you've got to be open with talking about what's really on your heart instead of what's on your mind. That is going to make a massive difference. Either way, this pile, you are very much on your path to bringing in true long-lasting love. I do feel that is something that's very important for you to know. And the guidance around that is to always be in touch with your heart when you are making these decisions around love. But in touch with your heart in the way that it's not just, I need this. It's about really honoring what your heart wants. So I feel there's a strong desire for love in this group, but there's also a strong message around being able to honor what your heart wants, and that needs to come from being really in a grounded state. So when you do reach out to this person, pile 1, make sure that you are grounded, that you've really thought things through, and that you approach this conversation with a vision, with an outcome that you'd like to achieve, and see if you can bring them into that outcome. All right, pile 1, this was a really beautiful reading. So if I were to say, is there a chance, will you reconcile? I'm going to say we've got a strong yes coming through, but you're going to have to lead it. And I'm sending you so much love, and I hope you have a beautiful day. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, do check out the description box, and I hope to see you in your next reading. Bye, pile 1. Hello, pile 2. Welcome. This is your reading on Will We Reconcile? So this is your pile because you chose this kyanite, this blue kyanite. No, why don't I said blue kyanite in the introduction, but this is actually black kyanite. I don't know why I said that. That's so interesting. There might be some stuff around the throat chakra that we need to look at. So I'm going to put your symbol over there that you've chosen. So I'm going to look at your oracle cards right at the end, and we're going to jump straight into your tarot. So pile 2, if you'd like a personal reading with me, do check out the description box. And if you would like to do healing with me, check the same place. So spirits, can we please connect? Ooh, just jumping out. Can we please connect with pile 2 and their person? And please, spirit, please give the highest guidance for pile 2 and their person, and what they'd like to know around their person around this potential reconciliation. Okay, so we're going to look at your energy first, spirit is saying. Okay, so we've got, this is how you're feeling about reconciliation. So that's Ace of Cups. And this is how you're thinking about it. We've got 2 of Cups in reverse. Okay, so this is definitely a strong love connection I'm seeing here. And what your most likely action is, we've got 6 of Wands in reversed. Okay. Alrighty. Your person's energy. So this is what they are thinking about reconciliation. We've got the High Priestess in reverse. This is what they are feeling about reconciliation. We've got, okay, 7 of Swords in reverse. And this is the most likely action. Okay. I'm going to just go right off the bat, and I don't usually like, you know what, I'm not even going to lie to you. That's the funny thing, because I have to just be 100% honest with you. And it's funny that I'm using the language talking about lying and being honest and all of that, because I kind of feel that that is the type of energy that your person may have, is that your person presents themselves as quite an honest person, but then isn't really being forthcoming. In all 3 cards, I mean, we have a stack of cards to choose from here, right? And all 3 that's fallen out from your person, we've got the same energy being highlighted. High Priestess is about secrets. You know, it's about hidden knowledge. It's about hidden inner knowledge, inner wisdom. 7 of Swords is about deception. You know, the Magician is about charm, like putting something, like doing magic in front of you, like playing with the idea of illusion. So that energy of hidden secrets, deception, it's literally boom, it's here. It's all here. So all in your person's energy. So whatever this person is saying to you, I feel you have to really strongly question pile 2, because I don't feel that this person is being 100% honest with you, nor are they being honest with themselves. In however the connection plays out with the two of you. They're not being honest at all. Their actions are not coming from an honest place. They're coming from a secretive, deceptive, confused. This person isn't confused. We don't have moon energy here, but this person isn't telling you the truth, and they are not being truthful with themselves. So if there's been some shady behavior around here, it's because there is 100% deception going on. And because this deception is being highlighted in all three cards, I feel like, I don't want to say it's malicious where this person is, no. Excuse me, Spirit wants me to rephrase that. This person doesn't have malicious intention, but this person is very aware that they are being deceptive because the energy is coming through so strongly. Whereas I feel the way that you're approaching this is exceptionally vulnerable and exceptionally open and with this unconditional love and kind of like, I wanted to say uncompromising, but what I feel is actually happening is it's very likely that you're compromising on yourself. So we've got two very different energies between the two of you here. It's interesting that you've chosen kyanite, because kyanite for me, I usually wear black kyanite when I'm protecting myself from others' energy. And I don't feel that this is good energy for you, pile 2. So I said strong love connection. I still stand by that. I still feel that it is that way, especially for you. Very strong affinity to this person. But because we've got 2 of cups here in reverse, something has happened where this person has definitely betrayed your trust. And the fact that we've got a lot of this energy going on here on their side is that there was definitely some sort of betrayal, some sort of lie, that has left you feeling like, hey, I thought we were on the same page, but we're clearly not, you know. All right, so you want something new. You want a fresh start. I feel that you might think, because you've clicked on this reading, that your fresh start should be with this person, and you want to open your heart and maybe start over. But what I'm seeing in your energy here is that this 2 of cups in reverse, that's what you think. There's a desire in your heart for something new. So 2 of cups in reverse is telling me that it's an unfair relationship. There might even be some bullying, some sort of abuse, some sort of manipulation, some sort of unfair behavior between the 2 of you. So where one person really wasn't treating the other person with respect. I feel like there's a clear lack of respect here. And I feel that you're thinking that. But because your heart is yearning so strongly for something else, I feel that you could be misplacing it and putting it on this person. Okay, so that's just stuff that I just had to say around this connection. So what your person thinks about it. This person, what I'm feeling like is that this person might be saying that they want to be with you, but I feel that deep down they know that they don't really, I have to say this, I feel that they feel that they don't really deserve you, and they feel that being with you isn't actually going to be the right thing to do. It's not the right thing for them to do that. I feel they know that. And then in terms of how they feel about reconciliation, I feel this person doesn't really want to reconcile. So I feel they may be saying one thing and it's giving like a vibe, but the truth is they don't really feel that. I feel that the desire is to be selfish, because 7 of Swords in reverse is about being selfish, taking what you need. It's not necessarily a bad card in reverse, but because it's also showing up in all of these kind of energies, it's also making me think that, yeah, there is some sort of a deception going on here. So this person at this moment really wants to be selfish. They want to escape into themselves, and that's really what they feel. Whatever they've had with you, they want to take what they had and they want to move on. I feel that their action is, I feel you might be hoping for communication, I sense that is something that you really want. I don't feel that this person is going to communicate, and if they do, they're not going to act on their actions. So they might say one thing and then not do it. I'm feeling like a lot of empty promises here. And again, here, Six of Wands in reverse is giving me this idea of victory, this idea of achievement, of being seen. I feel like you've really wanted to be seen by this person. This person isn't really seeing you and appreciating you the way that you should be appreciated. And I feel what's likely to happen is, and that's not going to continue. But I do feel that there's a lot of stuff coming through. I need to slow down. Let me just ground. I feel that there's a warning coming through from Spirit's pile too, which is, don't let yourself down in this situation. And I say that because if we look at this card, it's like he's on the horse, or she's on the horse, and she's going back, but it's in reverse. And I feel where you should be going is forward, away and choosing. Again, we've got this energy of there's a chance to choose something very new here. I want to say about this connection that I do feel that this is a strong spiritual bond. 100%. You and this person could have had a past life together, which is also why this is so intense. Then there could also be a very, very strong soul contract that is here. And the reason I say that is because we have the High Priestess and the Magician. We have the Two of Cups. We have the Ace of Cups. And that it felt like there was very strong opportunity here for you and this person to have a very beautiful connection. But I'm feeling this person needs to discover some stuff about themselves. I 100% believe in twin flames. I don't like the pop culture around it, so I'm very hesitant around what I do say around it. This might be a twin flame connection. Twin flames don't always need to end up together. That's my view. Just like with any relationship, sometimes people come into our lives for a specific period. It doesn't have to be forever. And the impact they can have on you doesn't have to be measured by the time. And I feel with this person, this might have been a very strong, this is a very strong twin flame connection, because we have the High Priestess and the Magician here, who are basically divine counterparts. But again, remember, the energies are coming up in reverse. So, will you reconcile? The sense I get is no. If I were to go for a yes-no answer, the sense I get is no. But I'm going to look at your oracle cards now, pile 2, and let's see what comes up. Okay, we've got 22. This is very interesting. Powerful energies here. So this is basically the card that represents the divine matrix. So we were just talking about a divine union, or divine counterparts rather. And for me, that means that there was something bigger, something more spiritual involved in this connection for sure. But what this card asks you to do, and I'm going to hold it up here and ask you to just take a look at it for a second. This card asks you to spend some time contemplating, but contemplating, not thinking, being, feeling, going into the depths of your soul and figuring out what this was really and truly about. And the answer might not come to you immediately. It might take weeks of contemplation, but there's a deeper meaning to this connection, much, 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 much deeper. Okay. We were just talking about divine counterparts, and look, we have divine feminine showing up. So beautiful being, the energy I would suggest you connect here is your divine feminine energy. This feels even stronger for me. We've got double 2 and then 24, so 22 and 24. So that's triple 2 right next to one another. If you were looking for a sign whether this was some sort of divine connection, I do think it is. What I do feel Spirit is guiding here is, remember, don't go back, go forward, appreciate yourself. It's really allowing yourself to operate more from a divine feminine energy, a flow energy. So what does that mean? It's do not push that much. Allow yourself to receive more. Be more in the state of, and what does receive mean? People always think that means like people need to give me stuff and I take that. What it means also is that you observe and you look at your reality and respond. You receive what energy is coming around you and observing it and sensing it and knowing it, and then respond to that. It's also asking you to take care of that side of yourself a little bit more. I feel there's pampering and appreciation that definitely needs to be acknowledged and emphasized for this pile too. Right, worth waiting for. Ooh, the word divine came up so many times. Okay, so we've got divine timing is at work in your love life. So what this is telling me is that, just like we spoke earlier, sorry, I knocked my camera. I want to just connect a little bit more here and see what message wants to come through around this. So I'm hearing, don't be afraid of looking at things the way that they are, which was interesting that came through with this divine feminine card. When you see this card, for some of you, and this is not for everyone, you'll know in your body if this is for you, that where this person is right now, they're not for you. Can they be? Potentially. But the reason things are not working out is because it's not meant to work out. This is why it's saying divine timing is at work in your love life. There are deeper things that are going on here. Okay, wow. So, seek. Literally spoke about being more in feminine energy. This card, seek, is the Hermit. But do you see how she is sitting by herself? So what came through very strongly here is really about looking at the deeper meaning behind this. And what I'm seeing is really beautiful here. We've got 2 birds and then we've got 2 angels. And we spoke a lot about 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So you might be seeing 2, 2, 2 everywhere, because we literally have 2 of cups. We've got the Priestess, which is 2, and the major arcana, we got a double 2 here. So if you are seeing double 2, triple 2, 2s, any 2s, this reading is definitely for you, and it's confirmation around that. To simply answer the question of whether you and this person will reconcile, the answer I'm getting is no. It feels like a very clear no to me. What I'm seeing is more important right now is for you to be in your hermit space, is to separate yourself from this and go deeper and look at the different layers, because I feel like this was a very layered connection, and I feel like this connection was activating a lot of energy and healing within yourself. So that's going to bring up a lot of emotions, a lot of light and a lot of dark and a lot of pink and purple and green and orange and all the colors of the spectrum. And I do feel that what's very important right now is for you to integrate what has happened in this connection rather than your focus being on this person. Alrighty, if you'd like a personal reading with me, pile 2, please do check out the description box. If you'd like to do some healing with me, please also check out the description box. Thank you for joining this reading today. It's been a privilege reading your cards. Thank you to your spirit guides. Thank you to Source for giving me the opportunity to do this reading for you. I hope it helped you. Please let me know in the description box how it resonated. And I'm really looking forward to doing another reading for you, pile 2, in the near future. Sending you so much love. Bye. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. In today's reading, we're going to be looking at will you reconcile? This is your pile if you chose this beautiful pendulum. It's actually a gorgeous pendulum. So you can just have a look at that. I'm going to put your symbol right over here. I'm going to look at your oracle cards a little bit later on because that's going to be a bit more of the specific messages that Spirit wants to bring through for you and give us a little bit more clarity. We're going to jump straight into your tarot. So pile 3, if you are not familiar with my channel, what we do here is we look at your highest guidance. So that is the guidance that comes directly from source, and your guides and your higher self, and that is going to serve your highest good. It might not always be what your ego wants in the moment, but also the way I work here at the Priestess Sophia is that I'm tapping into your higher self, right? So whatever messages come through for you, we just got judgments. Very interesting that it popped out while I was saying that. Whatever messages come through for you, as in you, through you, whilst you're listening to what I'm saying, listen to that. That's your higher self speaking to you and giving you further insight on this reading. Okay, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, check out the description box. And also, if you'd like to do some healing with me, I'm an accredited energy healer as well as energy healing tutor. I'm a tutor in training, so I'm teaching other healers how to do energy healing as well. Alrighty, okay, so let's see. Will you reconcile, Spirit? Please let us know whether pile 3 and their person will reconcile. Please give us the information that is for their highest good, what they most need to know right now. And let's see where we forgot. Okay, first, this card here, Page of Wands in reverse, is representing how your person thinks, what they think about the idea of reconciliation. The next card is what do they feel about the idea of reconciliation. I feel like I just want to draw. We've got Queen of Cups in reverse. And what is the action that they're most likely to take at the time of this reading being recorded or the time that you are watching this? Okay, we've got the Lovers in reverse. This is interesting. This is the second time the Lovers have come out in this reading. So we're not drawing a lot of cards, so that's quite interesting. You may, if you're drawn, only if this resonates. You do not have to go for this because I say it, but maybe check out pile 2 as well. Alrighty, let's see your energy. Okay, we've got the Fool coming up here and the Queen of Swords. I'm not going to take this as part of the reading in terms of the question that we're addressing. But I do just want to say what's very important for you right now is to make clear decisions about what's going to make you feel the most free. So that's free. I've got quite a pronounced R. You have to be really strict about that for yourself, because I feel at the moment we got the Hangman also flipping out. You are kind of just waiting and seeing how things are supposed to play out in your life in general, and there's something more important that you kind of need to be focusing on. And the more that you make clear decisions about what's going to lead you to freedom, whatever that means for you, whether in love, money, career, that's the most important thing you need to be focusing on right now. Pile 3, that's coming through as an additional message. Okay, I'm not going to flip your cards over until right at the end. Okay, I feel there's a lot going on in your life just in general, pile 3, I must say. This is like a busy pile, very busy energy. Look how we've got 10 of Swords reverse. As I say that, we've got 5 of Cups. So 10 of Swords in reverse is literally how you think about reconciliation. 5 of Cups upright is what you feel about the idea of reconciliation with your person. And the High Priestess, okay, definitely. Second time this card is also coming out. For some of you, you need to check out pile 2, really, for real, because these 2 cards came up in pile 2. Not for everyone, though. I really just want to stress that. Okay, so from your person's perspective, I feel that your person actually wants to reach out. That's what I'm actually thinking. I do feel that they may, because we've got 2 people here. We've got the Page of Wands and the Queen of Cups, and then we have Lovers also. What I'm seeing here is, in this situation, the person that you're asking about, and I feel this is actually a third party situation. There is a third party, and I feel specifically that this is another person that's involved with your person. This isn't just like this person is talking to another person and like just using them as a sounding board. Or I do feel that there is some sort of clear involvement with another person. I do not feel that they are as invested in this person as you may think that they are, but they are moving towards that. I do feel that this person also still misses you quite a bit, and I do feel that this person thinks about you a lot. That's coming through just when I look at these cards. So I feel there's a desire for them to want to come through to you. I sense they want to speak to you, pile one. I don't know why I just called you pile one. Sorry about that. I feel they want to speak to you, pile 3, and I'm it's not even hesitance. I feel that this other person that they're involved with may actually be blocking them from doing that, or not literally physically blocking them, but it's the reason that they're using for not reaching out. This was quite a passionate connection from your person's side. They were very drawn to you. But I also feel a little bit of impulsiveness. And I'm getting this with the Page of Wands, which, I mean, that's usually Knight of Wands energy, but I'm just getting it with just what's coming through here for me. So there's a desire to communicate, there's a desire to reach out, there's a desire to want to reconcile and maybe relook at things, but they're not acting on it because they're currently involved with someone else. It could, the involvement feels like it's not that serious just yet, and it could be short term, because Page of Wands usually also talks about a fling or a new start in a relationship as well, something that's just started. Okay, so how do they feel about reconciliation? So this Queen of Cups is coming through to me as the person that they're involved with. Doesn't have to, it could be masculine or feminine. It doesn't really matter what their gender is, but the way that they're feeling about reconciliation with you is they're very much in their feels. So there's a lot of emotion going on here. I don't know if you remember me mentioning, I feel that this was a very passionate connection. And I feel that, especially from their side, they felt very passionately towards you. I feel that there's a lot of feelings that they're just feeling, and feelings that they can't make sense of. And I also feel whoever they're currently seeing right now, pile 3, that they actually transferred some of what they were feeling for you onto this person. You know, like when you just like swing from branch to branch, and like their one hand was still on the branch of your relationship, whilst the other hand was reaching for this new thing. And I feel like a lot of what was shared between you and this person, they've just basically transferred to the other person. So there's a desire to reach out, not reaching out because of this new connection or this other connection. There's a lot of feelings. I feel they're not even sure about who they are, whether that, I wanted to say whether they're Martha or Arthur. You know, it's that they don't know. They don't know who they're at the moment, how they're feeling, what they want. There's a lot of uncertainty around you. And you know what's actually being brought very much to my attention here is that, and this is a very specific message, this could also be for someone who's from the LGBTQIA plus community, and the person that you're asking about isn't really actually sure about their gender and is struggling with that. I feel that for some of you, it might be a friend that you have gotten involved with. And this is very specific. You will know if this is for you. Or a friend that you have feelings for, and they have now kind of pulled away because they're feeling it, but they're not sure. And then the action around reconciling is there's a desire to, but whereas in one of the other piles, this card came up in reverse as well. The message that I'm getting here is like, I don't feel that this person is going to come forward and reconcile with you. I feel here this person is going to be in a space where they don't make a decision. I actually want to draw a clarifier on that. Interesting. Because I feel the thing about this one is very time dependent. I don't know why I feel like it's time dependent. Yeah, okay, so that clarifies that for me. This person is definitely going through some internal shifting. We've got the Tower in reverse. Internal, not understanding what it is that they want, who it is that they want, what they need in their love life. And that's going to last for a while. And therefore, I do not see them actually making steps towards you in terms of reconciliation. Okay, from your side, the reason we're looking at your energy is because I work with clients. I work like with 20 clients a day, basically. And most people do not look at their own energy and actually what's going on with themselves. They're always focusing on another person. Like, do they love me? Do they want me back? It's always about the other person. But they don't really look at like whether they want to be back with the person. And even if the other person broke up with them, whether it's right for them to be with this person. I don't know why I'm going in this whole lecture for you, pile 3, but I feel like it's necessary for you to hear that. So we're looking at your energy here, and I'm seeing I feel like you're done, to be honest. I feel like, so 10 of Swords is when you're done. This is completely over. But there's some sort of ending that you're resisting here. I don't know what you're holding on to, but there is something that you're holding on to. And my guess, well, let me not guess. The cards are basically showing us what you're holding on to, whatever it is. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's definitely not for your benefit. It's some sort of thing that you had that it's almost like that sense of what was. This was a beautiful connection. It's not like whatever is happening now, that's the reality. And there's a lot of benefit in that. It's like you're hoping and wishing for what was. But you got to look at what is right now. And what isn't that bad. It's actually good. Because I'm feeling a lot of clarity is coming through this if you allow it. Not from your person. This person is confused. This person is very confused. And is going through massive, massive transformation. All right. And you know the answer about whether to reconcile with this person or not. Your intuition has been telling you about this person for a long time, and you haven't been listening. And I feel that's because your emotions have been pulling you more, away from what it is that you actually know. And the more that you can actually let go of whatever negative feelings. Now, letting go of negative feelings doesn't mean that you necessarily, pile 3, have to just pretend they don't exist. Not saying that at all. But I feel that there's an over-focus of that. I know that you might think like one more try, one more chance, but I feel like your intuition has already given you an answer on that. And I feel that you're going to go with what your intuition is telling you. And that's also what you're being guided to do, to look at what your intuition is telling you regarding this. Okay, let me just clarify. Yeah. This for me is even more of a confirmation of what I've just said. We've got 4 of Cups in reverse. So, again, we've got this similar kind of energy of being stuck in emotions. Here we're crying over spilled milk. Here we're just being stubborn and not really wanting to see the reality as it is. But what I see when it's coming up in reverse is that through being in your feelings, through listening to your higher self, you are going to get the answer. You see how this answer is coming through from the clouds, from the divine in the sky? You're going to get the answer around this. So I feel you already have. Okay, pile 3. Let's check out your I'm going to put this card here. It's a row of cards. I'm going to look at your oracles. Please do remember, if you'd like a personal reading, check out the description box. And if you'd like to do some healing with me, I love doing healing. It's very empowering. Then also check out the description box. Wow, there we go. Immediately you have the wisdom guide. So that for me is, again, confirmation that your higher self, your intuition is coming through. I did not do that whole spiel that I did in the beginning of your reading in any of the other piles, talking about listening to your higher self, all of that. I did that in the intro, and I feel that it's come through again because I really, really do feel your soul and your higher self is talking to you. 18 might be a number of significance. For me, that is my sign that the soul is coming through here. The soul does not, I'm going to be frank, the soul does not want this. And there's good reason for this. And it is speaking to you. So listen. All right. 21. Okay. So 21 might be a number of significance. This is about receiving and being open to receiving. And I really do feel that the receiving is actually higher guidance and an intuitive guidance. But I also feel, because it looks very much like an eye, but an eye and a flower, it's guidance from source, it's guidance from up above. So I'm feeling really strong crown chakra vibes. I mean, even if we look here with the High Priestess and this card you see on top of her head, that ball there, I don't know what you'd call it, so forgive me for not knowing the correct terminology. That literally looks like the crown chakra, and the two are really just resonating for me like that. So I do feel the divine and source is really talking to you about this connection. And that doesn't necessarily mean that the divine or source is telling you that you should be together, but it is giving you a lot of information for your own growth and understanding around whatever has happened here. Okay, let's see what card we have here. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. This is really lovely because this came right after the receiving card. So you're in a tough space, pile 3. I mean, look, we've got the 10 of Swords in reverse here. We've got the 5 of Cups. We've got the 4 of Cups. There's a lot of feeling going on here. And this kind of also confirms to me for those that I had that very specific message about the friend, that somehow this was a friend that you'd either fallen in love with, and it maybe didn't go the way that you wanted when you expressed feelings or wanted to express feelings. But what's important for you now is to seek out other avenues of support. And you need it. And it is okay to ask for help. You can allow yourself to receive. I also feel that you might have the tendency to actually be the person who, we've got this with the 10 of Swords in reverse, who tends to give much more than others, or over gives. Now's the time for you to go, it's okay to receive. So please do, pile 3. We have 2. Listen. Wow. I cannot make this stuff up. I mean, I don't look at the cards before. And here we have the High Priestess jumping out twice. Ladies and gentlemen, come on. She's come out twice. She has come out twice with the wisdom guide. I mean, that's literally 3 signs of the higher self coming through. There is wisdom coming through from yourself through this experience. You are super, super being guided to receive those messages from the crown and the third eye chakra. And I'm saying especially the crown because crown is from the divine. You know, third eye is when you're also being able to see and you're using your own intuition. But there's these messages that are coming through from source here for you. And stop and receive. Stop and receive them, pile 3. Wow. Amazing. What a beautiful reading. Very uplifting energy at the end there. I know you're going through a lot at this time, pile 3, but I do want to encourage you to go within, do some meditation, write what's coming through you, connect with your heart space, connect with that crown chakra, and just write. It doesn't always have to make sense. Just write down what you need to write down, you know. I think that's really important for you. If you'd like a personal reading, check out the description box. And if you would like to book some healing with me, do check out the description box too. Pile 3, it's been an absolute honor reading your cards for you. and I am looking forward to your next reading. And thank you for Spirit for delivering such beautiful messages today. I'm sending you lots of love, pile 3. I'll see you soon. See you in your next reading. Bye.